What is up, everybody? Welcome into another live. As you can see, we are doing the Spurs Thunder. It's underway right now. We're going to be doing play-by-play commentary. So, without further ado, let's get started. As De'Aaron Fox with it. Fox gets to the rim and scores, and a great start for San Antonio. It was a game-time decision for him to play today. Here is Mitchell with it for Oklahoma. Mitchell gets it to Holmgren at the top. Mitchell will drive in on Vassell. Shot blocked by Vassell, and Wembanyama has it. Wembanyama gets it to Castle on that left wing. Castle to Wembanyama. Wemby now drives on Hartenstein. Kicks it out to the corner to Champagny. 8 on the shot clock. Victor Wembanyama with the step back three-pointer. It's good, and a great start for the Spurs. It's 5-0 in the first minute. AJ Mitchell. Now on the drive. It gets knocked away by Fox. Wembanyama kept it in. It looked like it was out of bounds. Fox now gets to the corner. Champagny fakes the three, and he misses it in the corner. Castle, the offensive rebound, tries to put it up, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Sorry, I didn't get a proper intro in. Make sure if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any of these exciting streams I do. I'm doing the Thunder and Spurs play-by-play commentary right now of the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. Castle makes the first free throw, and it's 6-0 San Antonio. This is the first non-Sixers game that I am going to be doing, okay? Castle, second free throw is good, and it's 7-0 Spurs. So great start for the San Antonio team. 1.5 minute in. Hartenstein gets it to the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He is fouled, and first team foul on San Antonio. It will be on Castle. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's just been amazing all season. Looking to get this OKC team back-to-back championships. Mitchell puts up a shot, back iron, and the rebound goes to San Antonio. They are off to an amazing start. Vassell, pull-up three, is good, and it's a 10-0 start for San Antonio. Timeout, Thunder. What is up, Stephanie? Welcome into the live stream. So, yeah, timeout taken. What is up, Mike? Welcome into the live stream. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10-0 to the San Antonio Spurs right now over the Oklahoma City Thunder. So if you guys don't know how this works when I do play-by-play commentary. So you guys know I'm a big Sixers fan. So whenever I'm commentating Sixers games on the channel, I do slightly favor the Sixers, but I give credit to the other team. I admit when the if the call goes against the Sixers, I admit that's the right call. Like stuff like that. Like I am try to be as non-biased as possible, but slightly favor the Sixers because I am a Sixers fan when I do this. But as for this game, I won't take sides on this game. I'm just going to call it the same for both teams. This is going to be a fun game to watch between two heavyweight teams who have both 60-win seasons. So it's going to be very fun. And I hope you guys stay tuned because like I said, this is, I think, game one. Not sure about game two, but I know game one had one of the greatest viewership on any NBA game Western Conference Finals game 1 of all time in the NBA. The viewers have really been up for this series, and we'll see how this live stream goes. Do you like football? Says Mike. Yeah, I like football. I do. I mean, obviously, I don't know as much. I'm not as knowledgeable as like with basketball, but I do like football. My favorite team is Philadelphia Eagles. I'm a Philly sports guy for life. I love all Philly teams: Sixers, Flyers, Phillies, Eagles, all of them. And yeah, that's the way I roll. Those are my favorite teams. And yeah, so the by football is a nice sport to watch. So commercial break right now. Yeah, it's a good start for San Antonio right now. Let me take a sip of Mountain Dew to get us started. Should have done that to begin with, but it started earlier than I thought. I'm a Giants fan, says Mike. Yeah, I'll let that slide, okay? I'll let that slide. I just appreciate that you're on the live stream today, Mike. But yeah, obviously they're the rivals of the Eagles. But they got a good future ahead of them, don't they? Shea gets to the basket, misses. Rebound goes to Chet Holmgren. And now Mitchell gets at the door on that left wing. 7 seconds to go, and it's knocked away by San Antonio. They've had an amazing start. Fox to the hole, and it's 12-0 San Antonio. What a great start this is by Oklahoma. The Thunder are in big trouble here. 0 for 3 to start. They have turned the ball over very easily. Blocked by Castle. Castle moves the other way with it. Castle now gets it to the left side. Champagny with it. Back out to Vassell for a 3. And it's 15-0 San Antonio. Oh my goodness. What is happening to OKC right now? Hartenstein gets it to Holmgren. The Thunder need to get something going here. Screened by Holmgren. Or by Hartenstein, rather. Holmgren steps back. Nearly a turnover. Shea recovers with it, though. Gets it to Hartenstein. Has to put one up. Shot blocked by Wembanyama. And that will be a shot clock violation. The Spurs have had this OKC team in jail in the first 3 minutes. Wemby did get away with an offensive foul on that play when he ran over Dort. Castle to Wembanyama. Wembanyama gets it to Vassell. Vassell, mid-range, back iron. Rebound to Caruso. He's looking to get something going. He's been phenomenal in this series so far. Hartenstein gets it to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA, double team. Now gets it to the top for Dort. Dort driving, kick out. Caruso for 3. And that is off. And a rebound goes to San Antonio. Castle now driving. Castle kick out. Vassell for 3. Missed it. And now SGA moves it up. The Thunder still scoreless. Dort will try 3. No, he fakes it. Hartenstein puts up the floater. And it is good. And the Thunder are on the board. 1 for 7 to start for this OKC team. They have had no answer for the Spurs. Fox gets to the hole and lays it in. 17-2. This is absolute battering by San Antonio so far. Caruso mid-range is good. And it's 17-4. 7:37 in the first quarter to go. Here's Fox. Fox is screened by Wembanyama. Fox to the corner. Intercepted by Caruso. Caruso now running the break. Slows it down. And he turns it over. What a great pickpocket that was by Champagny. And he lays it in. 19-4. 7-10 of the first. This is insane. AJ Mitchell now with it. Guarded by Castle. Kicks out in the corner. And the Spurs again denying OKC. Take a look at this defensive effort by San Antonio. The San Antonio Spurs have been just so good in this game. And the other Jalen Williams for San Antonio is in. You know, not the usual Jalen Williams for OKC. He's injured again. Big loss for them. McCain for three. He misses it short. Rebound to Jared. And now he gets it to Shea. Kick out to Wallace for three. It's good. And the Thunder must need a three to get them going. And it is 19-7. Harper gets to the hole. Castle, a long-range three. Back iron. And Jared McCain with another rebound. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander runs the ball up for OKC now. Shea backing down the defender. Double team. SGA nearly loses it. Caruso for three. And it bounces in. Big time three. And a timeout taken by Mitch Johnson and the San Antonio Spurs. And it's 19-10 with 6:14 in the first quarter. Welcome in, Gaming Girl Me, to the live stream. LOL, what is going on with OKC? Yeah, I know. They just, the Spurs are, oh my god. Like I said. It doesn't matter who wins the series though. Whoever wins the series is winning the finals. I don't know. Neither the Knicks or the Cavs stand a fighting chance against one of these teams. Like, I guarantee you that it ends in 5 games maximum. In 5 games maximum, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a sweep in the finals. One of those teams are getting swept, and maybe if the Knicks, it'll be a little bit harder for the Spurs or Thunder. I'd be more surprised if they get swept. But one of them, I wouldn't. Like, I just think that it goes to at least 5 games. Mike says, hey man, I gotta go see you around. I'll 100% join your next live. Appreciate that, Mike. Thanks for joining in for even a little bit. Really helps. I appreciate it. Have a great night. Let me see. Is this better for you guys? More lighting, or is this good? I think without the lighting is good. I think we're okay with that. Mic working okay? I think it is. So commercial break right now. 9 people in right now. This has been a good stream. Okay, thanks, Gaming Girl Me. Just making sure that this stream is good enough for you amazing people out there. And that it's like not too blurry, the screen and everything. But yeah, I think we're good, and I think the mic is working okay. That's a plus. Gosh, the Spurs Stadium just looks so nice, doesn't it? With all the colors in the stadium. Looks really cool. Spurs playoff basketball is back. Castle now. Defended by Wallace. Castle now will back him down. Castle may have gotten away with the travel. None called. Johnson now will drive. And I believe we're going the other way with it. I think there was a travel called. 19-10. Here is SGA thinking about the mid-range. Now he gets it to Caruso for 3. Missed it short. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson to Castle. Now it's Harper for 3. Back iron. And the Thunder now will have it. Caruso with it. Caruso to Williams. Jalen Williams. Bounce pass. SGA. Kick out. McCain in the corner for 3. That is way off. Wallace gets the rebound. Williams fakes a 3. He takes one and he hits it. Big time 3. And just like that, it is a 6-point game. 19-13 San Antonio. 5 minutes of the first quarter. Castle up top, and Luke Cornett throws it down. SGA gets it to Williams. Williams will try again for 3, and he hits another one. Man, I do not know why this guy doesn't get any more playing time. He is an absolute bucket. Harper gets to the paint and he misses, and a rebound goes to SGA. He runs the break. SGA takes it to the hole. McCain thought about the 3, kicks it out. Wallace now looking to drive. Wallace nearly loses it, and he gets fouled by Johnson. He's going to the free throw line. Yeah, the Spurs knew, even though they took that 15-0 lead early on in this one, that there was a good possibility that none of these teams will wipe the floor with one another, that this is going to be a competitive, close, clutch game every single time. But Wallace misses that first free throw. So close one right now. It's only a 5-point game. That is why we love basketball, folks. We just like that. It's this close game as the MVP is going to the bench. Wallace makes the second free throw. He splits the pair. 21-17 Spurs. Castle kick out to the corner. Johnson for 3. And it's good. And the Spurs desperately needed that. 24-17 San Antonio. 4:06 of the first quarter. Here's Wallace to McCain. McCain now with the mid-range. It is good. Jared McCain, the former Sixer, has put in the mid-range. And Wembanyama is getting ready to come in. Castle will drive. Castle rejected, and it's out of bounds. So remains Spurs ball on the baseline. That was blocked by Holmgren as Fox comes in, and now Wembanyama. Finished 3rd in the MVP voting. He is just been incredible in this whole series. It's impressive what he has done. And now Harper gets it in. Harper to Wembanyama. Now Harper. Harper to the left side. Fox for three. Misses it short. Rebound is gone to Mitchell. Mitchell out to McCain. Thought about the long three. Step back. He'll drive in. Holmgren now to McCain. McCain will drive in on Wembanyama. Off the high glass. No good. And Wembanyama gets the rebound. Fox ahead. Johnson in the corner for three. Missed it. And Vassell's looking to tip it in, and he couldn't. And I believe there was a foul on Vassell. So it's Thunder ball. Take a look at this from Wembanyama getting his team all together and his practice. AJ Mitchell will drive and a foul underneath by Wembanyama, I believe. Or was it? I think it was on Fox. De'Aaron Fox out first 2 games with an injury. Yeah, and it is on Fox as he's pushing and holding Chet Holmgren. How do you even complain about that call? I just see an obvious foul there. And it is definitely an obvious foul when you make a big guy like Chet Holmgren move like that. Mitchell now is in another foul, I believe it is called. San Antonio picking up unnecessary fouls here. Holmgren will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Holmgren puts up the first free throw, and it's off. Three minutes to go to the first quarter, 24-19, San Antonio. Holmgren makes the second one. He splits the pair, 24-20. 17 bench points for the Thunder, 5 for the Spurs. Fox into the corner. Here's Johnson, left side, 3. Missed it. Rebound to the Thunder. Wallace now thought about driving. Kicks out to Williams. Mitchell in the corner for 3. And it's off. And a rebound goes to Champagnie. 2.5 to go this first quarter. Fox will move ahead with it. Champagnie to Wemby. Wembanyama's guarded by Holmgren. Wemby kicks it to Fox on the left wing. Fox hesitates, shoots a 3, and hits it. De'Aaron Fox, nothing but net on that 3. 27-20. He's got 9. Wallace now. Holmgren thought about responding. Now he fakes. Now gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell will drive inside. Mitchell off the high glass and good. That was a tough shot by AJ Mitchell there. Wembanyama defended well there. Champagnie now back to Wembanyama. Holmgren closely guarding him. Wembanyama drives and great defense by Holmgren, knocking the ball away. McCain running the break. McCain gets to the hole and scores. 27-24. It's a 1-possession game. That was incredible defense by Holmgren there. Fox to Johnson. Champagnie will put up a 3, and it is in and out. Johnson puts up a tough shot, misses. And a rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Mitchell now running the break. He splits the defense, and it's knocked away by Wembanyama. Those long arms. Johnson up top, and Spurs a little sloppy. What a block by Holmgren! What a block by Chet Holmgren. Wait, did they call a foul there? I think they may have called a foul. That looked like a great block by Holmgren. But I wouldn't be... Let's take a look. Oh, that is That is a shame. Oh, Jalen Williams. I don't know why he like meddled in Chet Holmgren's business there, because Chet Holmgren did an amazing block on Wembanyama, but Williams comes in and tries to defend Wembanyama as well and fouls him. But Wembanyama misses the first free throw. The Thunder have got to give credit to the Thunder for the way they've come back in this game after that tough start. Wembanyama taking the second free throw. I mean, he's just a great force in this the NBA, dominant force. He has just been incredible. 7'5" as he hits the second free throw, splitting the pair 28-24. Less than a minute to go. Wembanyama, tough first quarter there, only 4 points. Got 3 assists though. Shea thought about the mid-range. He kicks it to Williams in the corner for 3. Didn't go that time. And now the Spurs will look for a 2-for-1 opportunity. Here's Fox now with it. Fox, screened by Wembanyama. Fox gets it to Wembanyama. He'll take a long-range 3, and he hits it. Victor Wembanyama from deep, 31-24. That was a perfect 2-for-1 opportunity there. 7 points for him. Now SGA. And now the Spurs saying it should be their ball. The Thunder say it should be their ball. Everyone's yelling at the referees right now. Let's take a look at this. But Fox gets it to Wembanyama. Wembanyama from deep. That is a deep 3 from Victor Wembanyama. And whose ball is it? That's a very close one. I couldn't really tell. They should be showing the replay because I am not sure who that went off of. The Thunder challenging. I am so confused right now with what's happening here. And now Mitch Johnson is very upset at the referee. Somebody's challenging it, but let's take a look at this. That's clearly out on Jalen Williams from that angle. This will be Spurs ball. This will definitely be Spurs ball. So the Spurs are challenging. And we'll be back after this break. Now, challenged by the Spurs. That's definitely off of the Thunder. That's definitely off of the Thunder. That's not even up for debate. It's definitely out on Jalen Williams. Okay. Let me check what's going on in the other sports right now. The Philadelphia Phillies lost 1-0 today. That's such a terrible way to lose. Not losing by 1 run and it being 1-0. That's bad. Colorado Avalanche beating Vegas Golden Knights in hockey 1-0 right now. At the end of the first period. All right, we're back to the game. 21.5 seconds of the first quarter. That was a quick commercial because it's about to end the first quarter, and we'll be on another commercial. Let's take a look at this. So there, it's off of the Spurs, and then right there, clearly out on Jalen Williams. Although I understand why the referee may have thought it was off of the Spurs because Wemby did swipe his hand in there, but he never touched it. So that's going to be off of Jalen Williams, and it will be Spurs ball. Mark Davis announcing the call right now. So the call has been overturned. Wait, what? What happened? I think something else happened. Everybody, I'm trying to understand what's happening because I have this on mute. So I believe they called a foul on Wembanyama on the bill. I didn't see anything there. I don't know. I didn't see anything there. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't. I really didn't. So Jalen Williams goes to the free throw line. 31 to 25, and Williams hits them both. Very odd call there. Fox. Fox gets it to Vassell. 5 seconds. Wembanyama has it. Wemby trying to put it at the buzzer. He'll drive, and that's going to be an offensive foul. With 0.1. That's not good for Victor Wembanyama. That's another foul on him. And he is very frustrated. He's not even arguing. He knows that, I believe, that was an offensive foul. Take a look at this. Drive by Wembanyama. Oh, that looked a little bit like movement from Jalen Williams there. I don't know. Looked a little bit of movement there by Williams. And out in the first quarter, 31 to 26 San Antonio, end of the first. Like I said, I'm not favoring teams, right? But I am calling things how I see them. And I really didn't agree that there was a foul on Wemby, and that during that challenge I didn't really see anything there, and it was close. I'll give you, it was close on this play. That didn't look like an offensive foul on Wemby when you watch the replay. It looked like a blocking foul on Jalen Williams. So yeah, I don't know why those have been called, but we'll have to see. I'm just calling it how I see it. It just didn't look like fouls to me. But yeah, Spurs up by 5 end of the first quarter. I would like to say that I get why they would try to let a lot of fouls when Wemby drives up. They should allow more physicality to go when they defend Wembanyama, because he's already damn near impossible to stop, given how tall he is. So it kind of gets to be impossible, and that, so they do try to, allow more physicality to go. And I understand it's like how they try to allow more with Shaq when he was in the league. He was there almost impossible to stop, but like I said, they're allowing physicality to go with Wemby, and so I can understand them if they're doing that and not calling every little touch of Wemby a foul. So it just makes the game better doing that. So it's 31 to 26. San Antonio. We've been in here for about half an hour now. Appreciate everybody who has stayed in all this time. We have a lot more to go. I've seen that the Knicks are now up 2-0 in that series. No, I don't know what's going to happen in this game. This game seems very competitive right now. It looks like the Thunder have found some life. There is the corrupt commissioner, Adam Silver. (31 to 26) in favor of San Antonio right now. We have 5 people in right now. Second quarter begins. SGA, low reaching by San Antonio, kicks it out to Holmgren, and it's good. Big time 3 by Chet, and it's a 2-point game. Wow, that's only the second scoreless first quarter for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the last 4 seasons. Champagny. Now to Wembanyama. Kick out to Fox in the corner for 3. Missed it. Rebound to Jalen Williams. And now SGA moves it up. SGA now gets it to Jalen Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Going to find Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. It's good. And the Thunder have their first lead of the night. And a strip by Jalen Williams. Thunder looking to move it up. Holmgren now. He'll drive inside on Castle. Kick out to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander. Corner to Wallace. Good ball movement by the Thunder. Dort to Williams. Dort nearly knocked away by Champagny on the pass. Williams, the catch and shoot 3. Got it! 35 to 31 Thunder. And all of a sudden, they are up by 4 now. 9 to run to begin the second quarter. 3 out of the corner is good for Carter Bryant. And it's 35 to 34 now. Shai. A great back and forth second quarter already. Williams, the fake. Williams got fouled there. No whistle there. Castle to Fox. Fox now gets inside and scores. What a play there by De'Aaron Fox. Shai thinking about driving. Bounce pass to Wallace. Down low. Nice lead on there. The Thunder again just continuing to dominate in the second quarter offensively. Castle for 3, and he hits it. Stephon Castle, a deep 3 there, and it's a 2-point lead for San Antonio. 2 very young coaches on the sidelines looking on right now. Shai, step back for 3, missed it way off. Thunder gets the offensive rebound. Walls up top, and Holmgren throws it down on the alley-oop. Tie game. Wembanyama now looking to respond. He takes it to Holmgren. Wraparound pass to Bryant. Fox to the corner. Castle for 3. Missed it. And that's off of San Antonio. Rebound could not be handled. Take a look at this wraparound pass by SGA. Absolutely incredible. And on the other end, Fox taking it, putting his body right into Williams. And then right here, Wallace, the lob to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren has been phenomenal in this game. It is Thunder ball. Wallace to Jared McCain. McCain to SGA. SGA now taking it to Castle. SGA hits the mid-range, and it's 41 to 39. 8:14 to go the second quarter. Harper gets it to Harrison Barnes. Barnes now finding Bryant on the left wing. Bryant now taking it to Shea. Castle in the corner. Barnes for three. Misses. Harper the offensive rebound and stick back. 41-41. The rookie who has been a key player for the San Antonio squad off the bench. Wallace nearly loses it. Great defense by Harper. That's one thing that's been key. Holmgren now driving. Kick out. Wallace for the mid-range over Wemby, and he missed it. And even just Wemby's presence there can be intimidating. Wemby nearly falls over, contains himself. Now he drives in on Chet, and he's headed to the free throw line. Welcome in CC Motion to the live stream. Spurs all of a sudden forgot how to play defense. Well, yeah, they have. I mean, if they're allowing these crazy threes, the Thunder have just had this great ball movement, but Spurs have been very slow with their defensive rotations tonight. And I think, like, since that start that they had, they've just not been the same on that defensive side. Wemby misses the first free throw. So he misses another one. So he split the pair on his first time on the free throw line. And now he'll look to see if he can split another pair of free throws. SGA goes to the bench. (41 to 41), 7:17 of the second quarter. Wemby makes that free throw, so he does split the pair that time, and the Spurs have the lead again. 7:15 of the second quarter. Caruso to Hartenstein. Hartenstein thought about the handoff, waits for help, bounce past to McCain. McCain controls it. McCain puts up a mid-range, and he hits it over Victor Wembanyama. 43 to 42. Vassell now gets it to Harper. Castle down low to Wembanyama, nearly knocked away by Holmgren, but a foul. And I'm not sure if I agree with that call there by the referees, and Chet doesn't either. 43 to 42 Thunder, 6:49 of the second. Oh, I could watch that one all day. You guys know, as me being a Sixers fan, I love Jared McCain. He is. I'm so upset that we traded him. I couldn't be more upset about that. He was so important to the team, and we just traded him for just to save some money, which was really stupid in my opinion. And to see him on the Thunder now, like I'm happy for him because he has a good chance to win the title with the Thunder. Sucks to say that he does not have a good chance with my Philadelphia 76ers at the moment. But Jared McCain hitting that mid-range over Wembanyama, that's a really nice shot there. And like I said, I could watch that shot all day. It was just sucks that he's not doing it in the Sixers uniform anymore. But yeah, 43 to 42 Thunder. We have 4 people in right now. Let me just quickly check everything right now. All the NHL right now. They 1-0 Colorado right now in that game. It's Colorado Avalanche versus Vegas Golden Knights. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals in hockey. So they started a little bit later than the NBA, their conference finals, but like they're pretty much keeping up with the NBA. So This game is, you can see the quality in this series. Like the Thunder and Spurs, these teams were perfect matches for each other. Like it's just incredible. What these teams fit so well together, going against each other, and just giving the best games possible. That's why, like I said, that it's had like the best viewership out of any Western Conference Finals so far of all time. Because obviously, Wemby, how good he is, and he's going to be better even, which is scary for the whole league. SGA, back-to-back MVP, defending champions as well, the Thunder. But these two 60-win teams going at it in the Western Conference Finals, I think they said it's the first time in like a while that two 60-win teams have gone against each other in a series. I forgot how long it's been. No, I think they actually said first time since the Bulls and Jazz in the finals when they were both had 60 wins. I think that's what they said. It was something along those lines. But this is just, it really is just an amazing series to watch. Don't get me wrong, the Knicks and Cavs is a fun series. That's a good fun, but this series is just incredible. It's to another level. Dylan Harper now gets it down low to Wembanyama. Guard by Hartenstein. Wembanyama puts up a hook shot, missed it. Rebound to Barnes, and it'll stay with the Spurs. Sticks 40 of the second. 43-42. Thunder. Castle. Now to Vassell. Castle finding Wembanyama, and he is fouled by Hartenstein. And Hartenstein thinking about putting his finger up for a challenge. But I think McCain is trying to tell him that, yeah, he fouled him. Right there on the arm. Oh, that's such a flop, though, by Wembanyama, though. That is a big flop. Vassell hits a three on the inbound. McCain to Hartenstein. Mitchell. Now Isaiah Joe gets to Mitchell. Now I thought about the kick out to Hartenstein. He'll just take it himself. Mitchell, that was just some ball hogging there by Mitchell as he misses it awfully on the baseline. Or missed it badly. That sounds better. Vassell now takes the mid-range, and he missed it. And a rebound goes to Mitchell. Mitchell driving. Mitchell puts up another tough shot, and he got fouled there. No whistle. Wow. Harper now loses it out of bounds, and it's Thunder ball. Been very physical, back and forth, 45-43, Spurs, with 5:22 of the second quarter. Take a look at this. Yeah, that looks like a contact on the wrist right there. Let's take a look at this between Wembanyama and Hartenstein just staring each other down there. Caruso, 5:16 to go the second quarter. Hartenstein with it. Hartenstein, what a bounce pass to Joe, and he's pulled by Vassell. Devin Vassell preventing an easy layup for Isaiah Joe. 14 on the shot clock, 5:12 of the second, 45-43 Spurs. Caruso now into Hartenstein. Hartenstein thought about getting it to Joe. He'll get it to McCain. McCain thought about the three. Give and go with Hartenstein and McCain. McCain lays it in. Great basketball there by the Thunder. And that should be an offensive foul. McCain coming over. to point it out, and he helps his teammate up. The Spurs are really complaining about that one. I don't know. Let's take a look. That was the camera cut it off. Let's take a look. Oof. I mean, Castle did push Caruso a little bit, but Caruso came over to Castle. I mean, what is Stefan Castle supposed to do there? Hartenstein. Now to Caruso. Caruso now drives, and that is a definite foul. And he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. (45 to 45). 4:51 of the second quarter. Tie game. Caruso hits the first free throw. 46 to 45. That is incredible basketball. I can't even tell you how good that was. Yeah, I'm the biggest fan of that call. In my opinion, it was just a little bit exaggerated by Caruso there. And he hits the second free throw, 47 to 45. Johnson, 4:47 of the second. Johnson, now that should be offensive foul, and it will be. No argument there. That's a clear push. And Mitchell is hurt. I believe he got poked right in the eye. Let's take a look at this. Oh, no, he got elbowed right in the jaw. That's not good. Let's take a look. Will this be a flagrant, though? I don't think that's going to be a flagrant. I mean, Mitchell's kind of on Johnson's blind side there a little bit. Johnson smiles about it. He knows it's close to a flagrant, but not quite a flagrant for me. And yeah, they didn't even look at it. So yeah, not a flagrant, but a very dangerous foul there. Hartenstein to Joe for a three, and he hits the three. It's 50 to 45. 4:14 of the second. Fox will get to Vassell. Vassell puts up a tough shot, and it's no good. Hartenstein with it. Gets to McCain. McCain to Joe. Joe, Hartenstein. Hartenstein, kickball. Okay, look at this. Great basketball. The OKC Thunder have been absolutely phenomenal in the second quarter. And SGA, it was all with the SGA on the bench too, with this little bit of run. That goes to show you how talented this team's bench is, especially 35 out of the 50 Thunder points today have been bench points and an offensive foul on Oklahoma. Man, it feels like every single play has been a foul in this game. But no argument for McCain. We play on. 3:51 of the second. 50 to 45. OKC. Fox now looking to drive. Knocked away. Fox gets on the ground. Thunder players swarming in. This might be a jump ball, and it looks like a jump ball to me. Let's take a look. Who is going to take the jump ball, though? Great knock away by Wallace. Fox, great hustle. And Hartenstein and Fox together. I think it was Wallace who tied him up. That had to have been Wallace. That's going to be Wallace. So a jump ball there. 50 to 45. There's Wembanyama on the bench. Probably will come in for one final time in this first half. Fox with a tip-off with Wallace. And the Thunder win the tip-off. Wallace gets it to SGA. 3.5 to go the second quarter. Shea now driving, puts up a tough shot, and it is good. What a tough shot that was from Shea. Johnson, 7 points, 6 assists for Shea. And that one is out on it surely looked like it was out on Fox's foot, but no challenge there, so it probably was off of the Thunder there. Wembanyama is coming in for the Spurs. Take a look at this. Actually, not only did it look like it was out on the Spurs, it looked like there was a foul on the Spurs as well, as Wemby misses that deep three. Wallace now. SGA nearly loses it. Turns around with it, gets it to Wallace, and that is an up and down. 2:49 of the second as SGA not arguing the call. 7-point lead for the Thunder, and it's 2:49 of the second. Four people in right now. Yeah. I feel like I'm being very fair on both sides in this game. If you guys were watching this game, right, you have to agree with me. The refereeing has been very questionable on both sides in this game. And I just don't know what is it. So the one play was very hard for me to say. It was a very close call. It probably could have gone either way. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Castle was trying to receive an inbounds pass, and out of nowhere, Caruso just comes up to him, literally comes up to him, and Castle kind of bumps him Caruso to the ground, which to me, that seemed like a little bit of an exaggeration by Alex Caruso. That just did not seem like it was all that big of a foul by Castle, because Castle's entitled to his space. Like, Caruso comes in out of nowhere and tries to disrupt the inbound pass, and Castle bumps. Like, I just don't get that. It looked like a questionable call, and a lot of others from both sides to me. That one play that was clearly out on the Spurs for me, and a foul by De'Aaron Fox against Wallace there. It's a lot going on. A lot of craziness in this series. Welcome back, Mike. Welcome back to the live. Glad you're back. The Thunder are up by 7. Just like that, right? Just like that at the beginning of the live stream, the Spurs on that big run, and just like that, the Thunder are up by 7. That is incredible stuff right there. See, that's why I love basketball. That is why, basketball has always been my favorite sport. But let me tell you a big reason why I love basketball. The score can change so quickly. It's incredible. It's incredible what can change in 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, even 1 second. One big shot you could still get off, and change the whole game. And that is what I love about basketball. You've seen the game change like that. 15-0 Spurs starting out. Since then, the Thunder went on this run, and it's now 52-45 Thunder with about 2.5 to go of the first half. It's just incredible to watch. Have 4 people in right now. Castle now will drive. Castle Euros his way in. Now gets an offensive rebound, and he's fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Castle hits the first free throw. It's 52-46. To 47 as Castle makes them both. 5-point game. Second quarter. Here's Wallace. Now we'll get to SGA. SGA now driving in, and that looked like a foul on Wembanyama. None called. Like I said, a lot of questionable calls on both sides in this game. Wembanyama, now he puts it up, and they call that. That's, I don't agree with that at all. That is just exaggeration from Wembanyama. On the other end, that should have been a foul call on Wemby. Let's take a look at that. I mean, that didn't look like a foul just because it looked more like a travel on SJ, but I just don't get how you call this. I don't agree with that. Wemby shoots 2 free throws now. And he hits the first free throw. It's 52-48. Been a very interesting ball game thus far. There is Bismack Biyombo, on the veteran, on the bench. Great veteran presence for this San Antonio Spurs team. A lot of veterans on the Spurs. Wembanyama. He makes them both. So it's 52-49. 6 for 8 from the free throw line for the Thunder. 8 for 10 for the Spurs. Mitchell to SGA. SGA now backing off the defender. He takes the mid-range, and it's good. The Thunder, man, they have just been so good in this quarter. It's impressive. They do not care about, they don't seem to be bothered by this hostile environment. Castle backing off the defender, misses it short. Rebound to SGA now. SGA runs up the floor. Castle in the corner, thought about the 3. He may have gotten away with a walk, none called. Mitchell now will drive. Back to Door. He takes a 3, and he missed it. By the way, before SGA kicked it out to Wallace, SGA should have just taken it in for a layup. Had an easy layup there. That's what the generation of NBA is about nowadays. It's taking threes, but let's take a look. Oh, that looked very painful for Julian Champagny. He is in a lot of pain there. SGA, when he took that mid-range, he stepped on Champagny's foot, and his foot twisted. Not good. And there is Tim Duncan in the crowd as Vassell makes the first free throw. (54-50) Thunder. Vassell taking the second free throw, and he makes 2 free throws, and it's 54-51. It's been a competitive game so far. 1:10 to go the second quarter. SGA defended tightly by Fox. Kick out in the corner. Caruso fakes a three. He puts it up, and he's fouled by Wembanyama. That is Wemby's third foul, I believe. I don't know if they're going to challenge this one. Looks like a foul. Let's take a look. Wemby coming in. Oh, well, Wemby knew it before he was even called. That is the call that, it gets you frustrated sometimes when the offensive player just leans into the defender like that. But, that stuff does get called in today's NBA. And, Wemby, I think, should be smarter about that defending there in the corner. 55-51. As Caruso made the first free throw. 1 minute to go this first half. Caruso about to take his second free throw of the three, and that's off. And they only gave 2 free throws. I thought they gave 3. That one missed too strong. 53 seconds to go for the Spurs. Now 11 on the shot clock. Castle Thunder will have enough time to draw up a 2-for-1 opportunity if they want to. Wembanyama takes it to Williams. He'll take a mid-range, and it's no good. And Wembanyama has been struggling in this first half. SGA moving it up quick, looking for the 2-for-1. Gets it down low to Caruso. Williams, a catch-and-shoot 3. Got it in the corner. What a shot by Jalen Williams. And a great 2-for-1 there as the Spurs left with 26 seconds, but the Thunder still have a few seconds of their own to try to score one final shot before the first half. Fox, screen by Wembanyama. Fox putting up a 3. He missed it, and the Thunder do get the rebound. 2 seconds to go. SGA from half court. Missed it short. That will end the first half. Thunder up 58-51. And Castle is not happy with the officials to end this first half. But the Thunder, gotta give credit to them. They were down 15-0 in the first 2.5 minutes. But not a problem for this championship side as they're up by 7 at the end of the first half. Great first half that was. All right, everybody. This time I'm gonna be right back. I just need to go get something real quick. Be right back, everybody. Don't go away. All right, we're back. Halftime. Welcome in, Big Task, to the live. I heard that the Knicks swept the Sixers. Is that true? Yes, it is true, Big Task. Yes, it is true. Unfortunately, the Sixers did get swept by the Knicks, but, I choose to pretend that never happened. Because it hurt. What hurts even more is that it's a rival that swept the Sixers. So that's what is painful. But yes, we did get swept by the Knicks. The Knicks have just played very well, and they're probably going to go on to the finals. Gaming Girl Me says LOL. Yeah. I've said this before. Like, you can look at my last live when I talked about the Sixers. I don't know why the Sixers fans, like, Big Task asks, okay, one question. And watching that series, how did I feel? Yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. Like, it was painful watching the Sixers. I will say that it sucks to see them lose, especially playoff games. And what sucked a lot as well was all the Knicks fans overtaking the Sixer stadium. That was MSG 2.0. That was, at least, like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that 90% of that stadium were Knicks fans. Like, I heard no reaction whenever the Sixers scored. Really, it was just embarrassing for me. But and for for the Sixers organization, like, it was just bad. But what I will say is that I'm proud of my Sixers, though. I'm proud that against all odds they beat potentially the title favorites in that first round, our biggest rivals, in my opinion. I think we have a bigger rival with the Celtics than the Knicks. We came back from 3-1 down, and we took care of business in that series, and that is more than what I expected to happen. Like I said, I don't know why these Sixers fans are so negative in this team, that, like, they expected us to go to the finals this year, and I don't think that anyone should be expecting us to go to the finals with that group of players. There's a lot that we need to work on with that team, with the Sixers, and I think we will get that sorted hopefully soon. But like I said, we are in big trouble. But I'm just proud of what we did right now, and I'm hoping once everything gets sorted, we have a new president of basketball operations coming in. Bob Myers will uh, uh, take over Daryl Morey's position. I think we can get things sorted, hopefully, and everything we will one day make the finals. But right now, absolutely not. There's a lot to be worked on this team, and right now we're just not that big team. But it was a great run, and I'm happy that we made it so far. And we just ran into the New York Knicks, who just were better than us. There's no other way to go around that. They were better than us, and hopefully the Sixers are back next year. Yeah. see what's happening. Welcome in, Andre, to the live stream. What's the score? It is 58-51. Thunder are in the lead right now at halftime. So 58. What the crazy part is, see, here's the crazy part. The Thunder were down. They were down 15-0 in the first. Can you please sub? Yeah, sure, Andre. I will definitely have to subscribe when when this live is done. I'll definitely subscribe. The Thunder were so the Thunder were 15-0 down in the first 2.5 minutes. Who do you want to win? I want the Spurs to win, says Andre. You know, I haven't actually. Yeah, I do know who I want to win. For me, I do want the Thunder to win, only because I'm very upset that Jared McCain is off my Philadelphia 76ers. We should have never traded him, but I will be very happy for him if he wins a title with the Thunder. But the Spurs, I don't mind the Spurs winning either. I am just here to watch basketball, non-biased basketball. I'm a Sixers fan, so with these teams winning, I don't have anything against them. I'm going to call things how I see it. Thunder are overrated. I mean, I don't know, Andre. I mean, they do have a pretty deep team, but that. Can you tell me why you think they're overrated? I would like to hear why. A Nuggets fan, yeah. The Nuggets. I expected them to beat Minnesota in that first round. I am a big fan of Jokic. I like Jokic a lot. I think he's still got the crown as best player in the world, and I don't think anybody thinks otherwise. I still think he has the best player in the world on his chest. But yeah. Everyone at my school obsessed over the Thunder, and they just think they're so good. Yeah, that could probably be annoying, seeing everyone be obsessing over certain teams. I understand that, I've seen people like while the Warriors were this dynasty, everyone was like, "Oh, we need to get Steph Curry jerseys." We need to get Steph Curry jerseys, and also the referees were on their side a lot in that time period as well, and it's kind of a similar situation where we are seeing that with OKC. So I understand why that would be annoying to see these teams, these big championship teams being talked about a lot. I just think the Thunder are very deep team. Do I think the refs favor SGA? Slightly, yeah, I do. What I will say is when I watch the Thunder, especially when this is with what I see, the Thunder do foul a lot, and it doesn't get called. Especially when I'm watching my Sixers play them, Thunder do foul a lot, and it doesn't get called. And when we even touch SGA, we can't even put your hands on him, can't even put your finger on him, and it's a call, and that gets very frustrating. But I don't like to use free throw merchant as like what people like to call him. I don't like to use that with players. I think it's a skill to have to get to the free throw line to drive, because SJ drives to the basket a lot. But I do think he does get too many calls because a lot of them are pretty soft. So yeah, I definitely understand why you would think that they favor SJ, because they do on occasion. Top 5 current players. Oof. Didn't have much time to think about this. Who are my top 5 players? Off the top of my head, that is hard for me. Wow, that's a good question. Gosh, that is a very hard question for me. I think because just there's so many that you would like to put in the top 5 spot. Ant can definitely be up there. Anthony Edwards is a good player. I don't think he's top 5. I think he's top 10, but I don't think he's top 5. I'd probably put gosh, that is a very tough question. And this is just I'm trying to think of who could be in Sam's top 5 material coming off the top of my head. Like, who is that top 5 player? And what comes to mind for me, Jaylen Brown at number 5. I don't like Jaylen Brown. I think he whines a lot, and I don't like Jaylen Brown, but he is a good player. So probably Jaylen Brown number 5. Here's the hot take for me. Victor Wembanyama at number 4 for me. Victor Wembanyama at number 4. Because I'd probably put Luka number 3, SGA number 2, and Jokic at number 1. That is where I would go with that. If we're thinking off the top of my head, that's where I'm going right now. I'll even make this hot take, not being biased as a Sixers fan. A healthy Joel Embiid, in my opinion, perfectly healthy Joel Embiid, who doesn't have any injuries. Let's say he doesn't have any injuries. A healthy Joel Embiid is better than a healthy Victor Wembanyama, in my opinion. A healthy Joel Embiid might be the best in the world. So that's the where I see it. But obviously, I can't put him on there because he's been injured. But that SGA down low to Hartenstein, and he throws it down. What a jam there. That is 60-51. 11:35 of this third quarter. Third quarter starting. Thunder off to a great start. Hartenstein goes down in some pain. Champagny puts up a 3, in and out. Lou Dort rather keeps it in play. SGA, Hartenstein's definitely shaken up as he went down in a heartbeat. SGA guarded by Vassell. Shea puts up a tough shot, no good. Castle to Fox. Fox puts up a shot, no good. And rebound is taken by the Thunder. Shea, tough mid-range, no good. Wembanyama gets his arm hooked there a little bit, and it'll be out of bounds. Though anyway, to the Spurs. Oh yeah, I think Lou Dort stepped on Hartenstein's ankle there. Pass to the corner. Castle for 3. In and out. Rebound to Hartenstein. Now Mitchell with it. Mitchell taken away by Vassell. Vassell on the fast break. Vassell to the rim. And he's fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line. welcome in Chris to the live stream. The Brickster. That's funny. You gotta admit that it is impressive what he's doing at his age, though. Still going. He might still go until his grandkids are in the league, for all we know. I think he's probably going to retire next season, probably. That's the way I think it will be. Vassell makes the second one, and it's 60-53. It's 13 points for Devin Vassell. 10-15 of the third quarter. SJ has it knocked away by Fox. Fox to Lou Dort. Dort to Caruso for three. He's got it. Alex Caruso, a big-time three, and the Thunder are up by 10 points. 11 for Caruso. Castle is fouled. Alex Caruso has been absolutely incredible, shooting a three in the corner, right over the outstretched fingertips of Victor Wembanyama. 9:53 to go this third quarter. Balls into Stefan Castle. Castle crossing over Caruso. Kick out to Fox in the corner. Fox looking to drive. Fox knocked away by Dort. And the Thunder pick up the loose change. SGA tries to bounce pass. Holmgren gets it. And he slams it 65-53. The Thunder are going on a run. 9:25 of the third. Champagny for three. And it's good. And it's a 9-point game. 9:16 the third. That's a great response by Julian Champagny. Spurs shooting 40% from three. Thunder shooting 55%. SGA knocked away. And Castle 1-0 and a foul by Caruso. That's a great foul by Alex Caruso. Castle gets back up. And a little bit of arguing going on. I think Castle did not need to react that way. I think that was a good foul by Alex Caruso. And Caruso is even saying, no way, that's not a flagrant foul. The Castle was arguing. Let's take a look at that. Hey, he went all for the ball there. That's a good hard foul by Caruso, I think, to stop an easy dunk for Stefan Castle. Castle misses the first free throw. Castle has struggled with the turnovers a lot in this series. He had 11 turnovers in game one, 9 turnovers in game two. That's 20 turnovers through 2 games. Castle looking to fix that. The score is 65-57 Thunder with just under 9 minutes to go the third quarter. Shea, tough mid-range. Missed it, but the putback is good for Chet Holmgren. 67-57. Pass down low, and Wembanyama nearly loses it. Wemby puts it up off the high glass and no good. And a rebound goes to Alex Caruso. Caruso now to Lou Dort. SGA to Chet Holmgren. SGA working the handles, getting it into Caruso. Intercepted by Vassell. Castle ahead of the pack. Castle looking to put it up. He gets hammered there. Hold on. And a little bit of pushing and shoving. Castle now comes in. They're all swarming everywhere. Security needs to come out. A big fight here with 8:19 of the third. 67-57. That looked more like a violent foul by the Thunder there than the last one. They might look at this. Castle's getting battered and bruised right now by this OKC team. I need to look at this. This is just the official review right now. They're looking at potential flagrant foul. Let's take a look at this. Pass up ahead. That looks like a flagrant to me. That looks like a flagrant. That looks like a flagrant. The last one did not look like a flagrant. It looked like a good, clean. Let's take a look from this angle, though. Yeah, that just looked pretty bad by A.J. Mitchell there. He didn't get anywhere near the basketball. But I do think that Vassell should get a technical because of the shove against Mitchell and escalating the play there. So I think this will probably be a flagrant foul on A.J. Mitchell and a technical probably on Vassell. Castle needed to be held back there by 2 security. Let's take a look at this by Isaiah Joe, I think they're looking at. That was funny. He faked out the assistant coaches on his bench trying to join in the fight, and he made 2 of them flinch there. That was so funny. Yeah, definitely agree with you, Chris. I mean, it was a. Let's.
As well as we have a penalty shot. Yeah, so chipping 2 in the ball for San Antonio because the flagrant one again.
Okay, so yeah, a flagrant foul and technical foul like on Mitchell on the fight for shoving Vassell back. But yeah, I definitely agree that Vassell deserved the technical as well on that play because he didn't need to escalate that into a whole fight. It was just this is where I feel like these players sometimes get overly sensitive about these kind of things. I just think you have to let stuff like that go. It's a hard foul and it's basketball. It happens. But yeah, definitely a flagrant by Mitchell. Castle hits the first free throw. And now he hits the second free throw. So it's 67-59. So tensions have been risen in this series. Castle on the drive. Castle knocked away by Caruso and a foul. And Caruso now clapping at the referee. Castle stares right back at Caruso. I look like good defense by Caruso. I'm being honest. I look like good defense. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's good defense by Caruso. I'm not sure why that's a foul. Caruso smiling after that one. Castle back to the free throw line, and he misses it short. 67-59. .8:14 of the third. And he makes the second free throw. 67-60. Thunder with the lead. SJ now driving. SJ off the high glass over Wembanyama. And he didn't even need the glass. He just floated it right in. What a shot that was. Castle looking to respond. Castle takes it right at SGA, puts up a shot, and another foul is called. And really frustrating the Thunder here. Let's take a look. So Shea was fouled on this drive by Vassell. Let's take a look at this. Over Wemby. The Thunder have been so good in this game at getting these shots over Wembanyama and preventing blocks. Castle will go to the free throw line again, and he makes the first free throw. 69-61. McCain is in for the Thunder. Castle makes both free throws. Shea, 7:43 of the third quarter. SJ nearly loses it. Caruso to McCain. Mid-range, tough shot over two defenders. Missed it. Rebound goes to the Spurs. They're looking to cut into this lead a little bit. Basket. Oh, what a block. If Vassell took it to the basket, it will be a goaltending. I don't know. That looked like a good block, and Chet is frustrated with that call. Let's see if the Thunder challenge. Let's take a look. Oh, no, that looks like that was definitely a goaltending. Definitely a goaltending there. Chet was not too sure. But when you look at the replay, it was a goaltending. That's a foul on Castle. Let these guys play. Enough with the drama. 69-64, 7:18 to go of the third quarter. As Bryant coming into the game for the Spurs. Castle just does not look happy with all the abuse that he's taken in this game. Two potential flagrant fouls that could have went in favor of him. And then he got fouled twice after that. SGA to Caruso, kick out to the corner, and that's deflected all the way into the fifth row, I believe, for the Spurs. There's a Celtics fan in the building. Not sure what a Boston fan is doing. They got knocked out in the first round. Holmgren. And a foul by the Spurs. Chris says, gosh, just a foul after a foul. Yeah, these referees are not allowing these players to play at all. This is just every soft foul that they could possibly give is being called. And the Thunder are challenging. Thunder want to challenge. They will challenge. Let's take a look. That looked like a foul on the Spurs. Wait, I want to see what. Did they call a foul on the Thunder there or the Spurs? I'm not too sure. Well, if the Thunder are challenging, then. Wait, let's. Yeah, that looked like an offensive. That looked like a foul in the inbound to me. Or are they checking? I think they're checking if the foul was prior to the inbound. If it was it was before the in, like if before the ball was put in, if they fouled before that, that's what they're going to check. And it has been cleared. It was a foul. What the Thunder were challenging. It was a foul before the ball was inbounded. So SGA will go to the free throw line, and he makes the technical free throw. 70-64 Thunder. 7:10 of the third quarter. Wembanyama is in. Thunder are lucky that this big guy didn't get in on to the fight earlier. Williams gets into SGA. Shea crossover. McCain, long three. He's got it. 73-64. Jared McCain. He's been phenomenal from distance in this series. Wemby knocking Chet out of the way and a blocking foul there. I meant this whole playoffs. McCain's been phenomenal from three. Take a look at this. Not quite from Holmgren. That did look like he was set. 73-64. Thunder. Man. Yeah, I will say this. I will say this. The referees in this game, I think, it's not like they're even impacting the game too much, like with like these big decisions. Like it's just, or like no calls, like it's just like they're bad on both sides. It just looks like they're slowing this game down so much. I think they've lost control of this game. If I'm being honest with you guys, the referees have completely lost control of this game. And I said to you before, like Mark Davis, the crew chief. Again, I've told you, I've said this about this referee. I'm telling you, this referee. Every time I see him referee a game of basketball, I don't like it. It's every single foul that could be called in this game is called, and I don't like that. I like the intense physicality that we love to see. I don't mean like tackle people to the ground or stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like common thing when the OKC is playing. Yeah, I mean the Thunder, like I said, they do get a lot of calls, and I'll admit that. I like the Thunder. I don't have anything against them, but they do get a lot of calls in their favor. So yeah, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that, even in soccer, it may seem like this sport where they're flopping all over the ground and stuff like that, wanting calls, but that's the sport where they do allow physicality at times, and they don't a lot of times. Like, I mean, depending on who the referee is, it always depends on the ref. But it's like every ref in the NBA recently, like there's a few good referees in the NBA, a few refs that I don't have a problem with, but like a lot of these referees are just influencing these games, slowing them down, and it's exhausting to watch. It really is. Just let these players play. I even look up the free throw count so we can see. Let's take a look at the free throw count, why don't we? Oh, I mean, well, in this game, a lot has gone. The Spurs. The Spurs do have more free throws, but the Thunder are fouling more. The Thunder have 11 free throws, but the Spurs have 22. But like that, the Thunder are fouling a lot. But at the same time, there could be so much less free throws from both sides. There's not that many clear fouls. There's a lot of soft fouls that have been called today. Take a look. There's the flagrant from Mitchell earlier, and he didn't get anything on the ball. He tackled an airborne player. There's the security trying to prevent any fans from coming onto the court. Wembanyama hits the first free throw, 73-65, 6:54 of the third quarter. Thunder have played very well since that first quarter. Extremely, extremely well. Wemby hits them both. Wemby has had a tough night, I believe. He has. McCain to Jalen Williams. SGA back at the logo. SGA now getting into the corner. Wallace gets it into Williams. McCain now driving on Wembanyama. McCain puts it up, and it is good. Jared McCain with a giant killer, and it's 75-66 as he takes it right at Wembanyama. Harper gets inside, and he's fouled. Oh, my goodness. Everything, again, it's another call that looks like good defense to me. Take a look at this by Jared McCain. That is incredible. That's not an offensive foul. That's just strong basketball from Jared McCain. Taking it right at a man who is a foot taller than him. It's a 9-point Thunder lead. 75-67. Don't say the meme in the chat, please. 75-67 is the score right now. The Thunder lead by 8. 6:19 of the third, and he missed it. SGA now driving. Wallace in the corner for 3. Oh, the Thunder really needed that to extend their lead even further. Bryant to Wembanyama. Wembanyama gets it to Bryant. He puts up a tough shot. No good. Good defense from Holmgren there. McCain, he puts up a 3. He missed it. McCain has had a phenomenal game tonight, but just off on that 3. Bryant now. Spurs will slow it down a little bit. They're down by 8. Wembanyama. He'll take a mid-range, and he missed it short. Rebound to Holmgren, and now SGA with it. 5:18 to go the third quarter. 12 points for Wembanyama. He's 2 for 7 tonight. Really tough night for him. SGA thought about the mid-range. He puts up a shot, and he's fouled. Spurs felt for that trap. Shea gets Carter Bryant off his feet. And SJ leans right into him on that fake and draws the contact. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander will go to line shoot 2. Just from the fouls, this game is going to 1 in the morning. Yeah. You're right. But what I was thinking just now is... 1, I don't know what 1 o'clock you mean, because with all the fouls, this game could be going to 1 p.m. tomorrow. like this is just crazy stuff. That is funny though. And you are right too. This game could very well go to that time. SJ making the first free throw. The Thunder are up by 9. 5:06 of the third quarter. And he makes them both. The Thunder up 77-67. 5:05 of the third. 14 for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea's had 9 free throw attempts per game this season, but tonight he's only had 3 free throw attempts. as McCain goes to the bench. McCain having one heck of a performance tonight. Vassell for three. Missed it. Back iron. SGA could not corral that rebound. Fox getting it. Vassell drives. Vassell puts up a scoop shot, and it's good. And the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Vassell makes them both 77-70. Wallace now to SGA. SGA down low for Hartenstein, and he goes up, and two shots there. 77-70. Hard foul from the Spurs, but, you had to prevent that layup, and I think that's what the Thunder bench is questioning there on the sideline there. And Mark Dagnall is questioning the call to Mark Davis, asking, is that a basketball play? Yeah, but that does look like a basketball play to me. Hartenstein misses the first free throw. Hartenstein makes the second. $78-70 Thunder. 4:22 of the third. Kick out to the corner. Bryant now. Harper for three. It's good. And it's a 5-point game. Dylan Harper trying to get his team going. 4:10 of the third quarter. Dylan Harper's got 6. SGA on the drive. Kick out to the left wing. Wallace looking to respond. No good. Dort with the rebound. Shea for three. It's good. And the Thunder, just like that, are back up by 8. 3:52 of the third quarter. Harper looking to respond with another 3. Takes it back out to the logo. Harper, nice spin move. Bryant in the corner for 3. Missed it in and out there. Wallace now gets it up the court. Wallace with a little crossover, and he puts it in. And I don't know how they did not give continuation on that. They caught a foul. Looked like just a continuation. I didn't even think I seen a foul there. It just looked like a nice layup. But that's the way this game is gone. A lot of fouls being called on both sides. 81-73. Wallace makes the first free throw. There is the big man, Victor Wembanyama, back in. 86 minutes, most in any 2-game span of his career through games 1 and game 2. Tonight he's played 25 minutes. Actually does feel like Wemby's been on the bench a lot today, mainly because this has been a very tough night for him. 2 for 7 from the field. 12 points. And Wallace hits the second one. Thunder back up by 10. They're looking to extend it a little more, but Spurs staying right with them. Fox now back out to Wembanyama. Wembanyama to Johnson. Johnson now knocked away by Dort. Johnson puts up a shot and he's fouled. 3:19 of the third, and he's going to the free throw line. Do you stream every game? No, I do not stream every game. Usually on the weekends, I don't stream the games. I do try to do as much as I can on the weekdays. But Yeah, I usually have a lot going on the weekend, so I don't I can't really do the live stream on the weekends, but I do much as I can during the week, and try to be on the streams with you guys. This is a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this with you guys. $83 to 74, 319 out of third. 83 to 75. Caruso is fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. That was definitely not one of them soft fouls we've been talking about. That was a straight tug in the back. Caruso misses the first one, back iron. Caruso to shoot the second free throw, and it is good, and it's 84 to 75. And Fox will put up a layup, and it's 84 to 77. 3:03 of the third, and Thunder up by 7. A timeout is taken. All right. We've been in for just about 2 hours now. Like I said, so much fun. This is a lot of fun. This is just great to watch. Although, I am warning you guys, we might be staying in for a while because this game could easily go into overtime. This could go to overtime with how competitive this series has been, with how all the fouls called as well. On top of that, like me and Chris have talked about earlier, this game could go on for a very long time, but that's okay. Because you know why? Because basketball is the best sport ever. Basketball is amazing. I love this sport, and I just love watching it. And I don't mind watching it for hours and hours, especially when we're doing it live. If it goes into overtime, I'm a crash. Yeah. It's gonna be late at that time, and it's just gonna be frustrating. Like, you don't want to watch it anymore. So yeah, I understand why that would be frustrating. Like, yeah, I'm done. So, but let's see. Wow, in the Hockey Western Conference Finals, the Vegas Golden Knights have come back. They are up 2-1 with 6:34 of the third period. That is just impressive what they have done. But okay, so right now we are seeing in basketball is the Thunder just really dominating, I think. They have been very impressive in this game. Maybe not so much at the start, but from middle and until now. Still in the middle of it. But it's just been so good, and they just need to do what they need to do in that fourth quarter to close it out. They're up 84-77, I believe the score is. We'll see it in a minute. Let's take a look at this. Fox goes up with it. And let's take a look at what happens. Oh, when Fox is running back. Oh, that's not good. Stepping awkwardly on his foot. No, it's not the fourth quarter, Chris. There's still 3 minutes to go of the third quarter. The Thunder are up by 7. Caruso for 3. It's good. What a shot by Alex Caruso. And it's 87-77. Spurs looking to respond. Fox for 3. Missed it. Hartenstein the rebound. And he corrals it. Thunder now looking to extend this lead. Shea double team. Dort to McCain. McCain the fake. McCain the drive. McCain nearly getting it knocked away by Fox. Back out to SGA. Shea guarded by Johnson. Shea is fouled on the reach-in by Keldon Johnson. If you reach, he'll teach. 2:18 of the third. 87-77. Under. See, clear grab on the back of his shirt. That's the only way you could stop Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's just very hard to guard there. As Shea makes the first free throw. 88-77. I believe this is the Thunder's largest lead of this game. Yeah, I think it's their largest lead of the game. It was like 10 or 11, maybe 12. I think 11, though, was their largest. Shea has 18 tonight. It's impressive also that he was scoreless in the first quarter, but still managed to get up to 18 points here tonight. To go along with 7 dimes here. And he makes them both. It's 89-77. Wembanyama now takes it to Holmgren. Wemby gets an and one. Maybe that will get him going. As Wembanyama, not much celebration there. Just happy that the ball went in. And he will go to the free throw line to get a 3-point play. Let's take a look. Wemby right into the body of Holmgren. Not really a foul in my opinion, but just a good shot regardless there. By the tallest man alive. 7'5". And Chet can't believe that was called, though. 2:08 of the third. And when Wembanyama hits the free throw, he's got 15. Very quiet 15, if we're being honest. Like we said, not a great night from Wemby. And McCain nearly loses it. McCain gets it right back. McCain lays it in. He didn't even need a pass. He just took it himself. And it's an 11-point lead again for the Thunder. 15 points for Jared McCain. Champagny for 3. Missed it. Shea. A minute and 38 to go the third. Shea now to Williams. Now McCain for 3. Missed it short. Castle now to Johnson for 3. No good. And now the Thunder get the rebound. Fox is hobbling right now. The Spurs are probably going to need to call timeout. That's knocked away by the Spurs. Fox wanted to challenge. Gosh, I hate when they do this. I'm trying to do it. I hate when they do that. Fox is going to the bench. He is hobbling right now. He is in a lot of pain. Hopefully he didn't like tear or anything. That's it. Oh, when he did it again, fell on his right ankle. Same one that he was bothering him earlier because he stepped the wrong way. Is now more damaged. SGA gets him off his feet and another foul. He's going to the free throw line again. Yep, Chris, the fouls keep on coming in this game. Fouls just keep on coming. This is exhausting. Another foul there. I mean, it's very frustrating. Like I said before, very frustrating when an offensive player leans into the defender and it's still a foul on the defender for the bump when the offensive player is the one who bumped into the defender. SGA makes the first free throw. It's Fox in just a lot of pain. You could sense it right away. He is hobbling on that. I don't even know what he hurt. I think it was his ankle. As SGA makes them both largest lead for the Thunder, 93-80. Fox has just been very unfortunate with the injuries. SGA with 7 free throws in this quarter, 7 for 7. Wemby up top and he throws it down, 93-82. 45 seconds. McCain to Jalen Williams, rather. McCain, Thunder looking for the 2-for-1 opportunity. And who better to have it than SGA? 8 seconds to go. He drives. McCain for 3. Missed it. And that is out on the Spurs. But a foul. Chet Holmgren to shoot the first free throw, and it is good, and it's 94-82. .28.5 to go the third quarter. Holmgren shoot the second free throw, and it's good, and it's 95-82. 13 for 15 from the free throw line for the Thunder in this quarter. 15 for 18 of the Spurs. That's a lot of free throws for one quarter. Harper gets it into Wembanyama. Wemby's still going to beat the shot clock. Mid-range, it's good. Great finish to the quarter for Wemby. SGA now gets ahead. Holmgren to Hartenstein. He'll take a 3, and he missed it. I think that would have been his first 3 ever. 95-84 at the end of the third. Finally, this quarter's over as we get to the fourth. That was the longest third quarter I have ever seen in all the years that I've watched this sport. Oh my God, that was unbelievable. I've been watching. I'm 16 years old. I've been watching the NBA for, I want to say, just a little bit over a decade. I've never seen such a long quarter in my life. Only took 50 minutes for one quarter. Yeah, Chris. And, that's not even an exaggeration by you. I actually did think it took 50 minutes. I think it says right here on my thing. Yeah, so, yeah, maybe even more than 50 minutes, maybe close to an hour. Yeah. This has been a very long third quarter. Like, longest I've ever seen, like I said. Gaming Girl Me says, haha, yeah. I mean, it's just wild. Oh my God. Like, I don't know. thank goodness that quarter's over. Let's take a look at the free throws. Let's take a little bit of a look at the free throws. 25 free throws for the Thunder, 30 for the Spurs. Oh my gosh. Another whole game we're about to see. This fourth quarter might take another hour. Like usually, and I actually started this stream later than I wanted to. I actually started it just a little bit later than I wanted to. And you know, it never it's never up to, like it says on my screen, 2 hours and just about 7 minutes, it says right now, which I think it's like delayed by 5 minutes. I actually think it's 2 hours 12 minutes that we started this. But like it never says that until like close to the end of the game, like when about 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. This has been one long game, but it's very interesting at the same time because this has been it's been a lot of tension in this game. There's just been so much. It's been a very scrappy, hard fighting game. Yeah, I did, Chris. I want to start like at maybe 8:30 5, and I started at 8:37, I think. So like I said, a little bit later than I wanted to. Like literally right at the tip off, I started this game. Didn't even have time to do my intro, but like this is just crazy how long this is, and we still have a whole another quarter to go. Like I've been saying, the referees just need to allow these players to play. It's just been bad. Harper now driving, and he traveled. For a second there, I thought there was another foul call, but nope. Now we're on to travels. 95-84, 11:45 of the fourth quarter. McCain is double teamed. Hartenstein gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren on a drive. Holmgren, the tough mid-range, it's good. 97-84. Chet Holmgren with a big bucket. Champagny. Now to Castle. Castle. This is Champagny. Champagny must need a 3 for San Antonio. Is no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Thunder starting to run away with this one here. Hartenstein to McCain. Oh, no, he doesn't get to McCain. Now he tried to bounce pass, and McCain not happy with that decision by Hartenstein. Knocked away. Castle is fouled by, I believe it was Hartenstein. This Castle been going to the free throw line a lot. Low-key, the winner kind of just depends on the refs. It does. It does. McCain was upset with the kickball by Wemby. That's what. But it really does. The referees have a lot of control. It's like a dictatorship sometimes. Like the players can't do anything. The fans can't do anything. The coaches can't do anything. It's the referees that control it. Castle misses the first free throw. So, and I just wish the referees would have had more control and not let this game get so out of hand. Castle hits the second free throw. He splits the pair, 97-85. Thunder with the lead. A minute into this fourth quarter. McCain gets it to Caruso. Caruso to McCain. He takes a three. Back iron. 10:50 of the fourth quarter. Harper on the drive. Harper, no good. Good defense by the Thunder. McCain. Hartenstein. Hartenstein to Wallace. Wallace driving. McCain will try another three, and he hits it. McCain, amazing tonight. 21 points for him and it's 100-85. The Thunder with their largest lead. Basically, just a star player at this point. Yeah, basically, the referees. Good job, referees. Good job. Yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and say that being a referee is like this easy job or anything. I'm not trying to say that. Like, I'm sure it gets hard when like both sides are constantly against with what you call, no matter what call it is. But I just all we ask is for a game with more physicality and not stopping the game every 2 seconds. That's all we ask. But this has been a good game regardless, I think. And I don't think the referees are changing much in this game. I just think the Thunder have been the better team than the Spurs and are deservedly up by 15. You know, the Spurs, not good by them. It's not good. They know that they were up 15-0, off to a great start. They had so much energy. Their defensive rotations were spot on. They were very fast, and they just got tired very quickly. And the Thunder have only gotten more energetic through the course of this game, and now they're up by the largest lead of this game, which is 15 points. McCain has just. You guys are wondering why I, as a Sixers fan, that Jared McCain should have not been traded at all. And you guys are wondering. You guys are watching the exact reason why I think it was a very dumb decision by the Sixers to trade Jared McCain. Very dumb. And, you know, like I said, you guys, I said it, that you guys will see for yourselves that Jared McCain is going to dominate on OKC, even though the Thunder don't have a lot of positions open because they're just so deep all around. McCain's still getting minutes, and he's still utilizing those minutes to be very productive, and he's just been balling in this game. Yeah, Wemby's that not as so Wemby like 18 points does not seem bad, you know, when you look at it, but sometimes you just have to watch the game and think, did he really do as good as it looks on the stats? Like, this just seems like a very quiet 18 points today. You know, free throws were a good amount of his points today. Shooting not great tonight. The blocks are not great as well. Like, a lot of players are getting shots over him today. They've kind of figured him out, and like, to get out battled by a player like Jared McCain, who's 1 foot shorter than him, like earlier. That's not a good game, and we know the real Wemby. We know how dominant he is, and he can be a lot better than this. Maybe he will in this game. There's still a lot of time. 11 on the shot clock. 10-17 of the fourth quarter. Fox hits the mid-range, 187. Big bucket there. Spurs needing to get something going. Shea has been on the bench, and the Thunder have still just been amazing. Holmgren. Now to McCain. McCain driving. McCain, tough floater. It's good. He's got 20. Jared McCain. Unbelievable. 9 for 17 from the field. He's got 20 points. Wembanyama for 3. No good, but offensive rebound goes to San Antonio. Champagnie for three is good. Julian Champagnie, underrated player for the San Antonio Spurs. Really solid option for them. McCain gets it into Holmgren. Shea's getting ready to come back in. Chet to Caruso. Caruso back to the logo. Here's McCain now driving. McCain nearly loses it. Gets it back. Mid-range is blocked, I believe, by Vassell. Fox on a turnover by the Spurs. 8:57 of the fourth quarter. And the commentator crew is having a little laugh with the referee. Good catch by Reggie Miller there. Let's take a look at that. Good defensive play by the Thunder. Yeah, Reggie got it. And it did not hit any of the equipment, which is good. Shea driving. McCain for three. Missed it short. Offensive rebound, and it's going the other way. Yeah, Chris, I'll tell you why they traded McCain on this next commercial break. I'll tell you why, because I have a lot to say about this trade. I've done a lot of yelling about this trade because it just made me very upset at the time, and I'll definitely get into that. Fifth foul on Hartenstein today. Fox driving. Fox knocked away. Great defense by the Thunder. They have a fast break here. Wallace now driving. Wallace to McCain for a three. Missed it short. 9 for 19 from the field. So it's okay shooting that from McCain, but still 20 points for bench players. Just amazing. As Wemby hits the mid-range. 102 to 92. 8:08 to go of the fourth quarter. 21 points, only 4 rebounds tonight. Not compared to like the last couple games. Shea, 8 seconds, knocked away by Vassell. Great defense that is. SGA gets around, and a foul is called. A foul is called. I don't know. That looked like a big bailout there. It's 102 to 92 Thunder with 7:51 to go the fourth quarter. That's a big bailout by the referees there as Shea was getting locked down by Vassell. Great defense that was. McCain going to the bench. Caruso comes in. Great performance for McCain. McCain can potentially be a 6th player of the year. Blocked there by Champagnie on the Holmgren 3. But yeah, McCain can definitely be a 6th man of the year candidate next season. He has been phenomenal for this Thunder team. Let's take a look at this rejection. Getting up there against the 7'1" Chet Holmgren. And he's still not the tallest man on the court. Shea for 3 is fouled off the 3-point line, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 3. While it's stopped, I'll tell you this now, Chris. They traded Jared McCain because they wanted to save $7 million. And, you know, it just didn't make any sense to me because we went out and got Cameron Payne for our bench anyway and signed some guy, Jabari Walker, in his 30s to a 2-year deal. It just really didn't make any sense to me. And it was only so our owner could save his money so he could spend it more on focus more on his Washington Commanders in the NFL. That's the reason. It's just a very dumb trade, and it just made me very upset because, you know, I'm a big Jared McCain guy. I love Jared McCain. He was incredible for us, and he's incredible for them. SGA makes all 3. 24 points for him, 10 assists, 105 to 92 Thunder. Castle gets it to Champagnie. Champagnie on the drive. Champagnie, that's going to be an offensive foul. None called. And Cornette with a basket. 105-94. 7:16 to go. Here's Williams to Wallace for three. Missed it short. Caruso cannot get there for the offensive rebound. 7:06 to go of the fourth. Wembanyama. Guarded by Holmgren. Wemby step back three. Missed it. Caruso nearly tipped it in. And Vassell with an offensive rebound. Timeout Thunder. It's a 9-point game with 6:56 of the fourth. Ooh. The Spurs are coming back, everybody. The Spurs are coming back. This game is getting interesting. 105-96 Thunder. 6:56 of this quarter. That was an offensive foul on that play by the Spurs, I believe. But, there's been a lot of questionable calls, like I said. But yeah, that's the answer your question, Chris. They did it so they could try to save $7 million, just so they can sign two guys that never play. When you had a perfectly great bench option for the team. As a Timberwolves fan, I hope the Spurs win so bad. Yeah, I mean, that would be really cool. I'm surprised that you wouldn't want the Thunder to win, Chris. After the Spurs did beat the Timberwolves, but yeah, I think the Thunder are very disliked team. We're at the moment. They do get a lot of calls from refs, like I say. I've said it before. They do. I agree with that. But yeah, Timberwolves. Yeah, Anthony Edwards having to try to do his best to carry them against the Spurs when Rudy Gobert played the way he did and Julius Randle played the way he did in a game where their season was on the line. That is not good. Well, I like OKC, but Lou Dort really makes me not like them. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lou Dort. You know what I call him? I like to call him Lou Dirt is what I call him because he is a dirty player. He is a really, really dirty player. From what I've seen, the foul they did on Ja Morant in the first round last season looked like a very, extremely dirty play. Looked like a sending off for me, an ejection, that kind of foul. The one he got suspended for earlier this season where he targeted Jokic's knee, knowing that Jokic had dealt with knee injuries this season. He decided to go up on his knee and trip him. Stuff like that. I get it. Lou Dort is a very, very dirty player. So that's the reason why I don't like him. Maybe it's the same reason why you don't like him, Chris, but yeah, I don't like Lou Dort either. These are playoff career highs for each team. Yeah, 5 people in right now. About 2.5 hours in. As Shea gets it in. McCain to Shea. 6:45 of the fourth. McCain on the drive. McCain, the mid-range. It is good. He has got 22 points. 6:34 of the fourth. Harper holding at the logo. Screened by Cornette. Cornette and Wemby playing together. Harper misses it. That was a must-needed bucket for the Spurs. 6:15 to go the fourth quarter. 107 96 Thunder. Shea with it. SGA nearly loses it. Caruso to the corner. McCain driving the baseline. Kick out to Williams for three. It's good. He beat the shot clock and the foul. What a shot by Jalen Williams. And he's got a chance for a 4-point play. 110-96. That was a huge shot there. Unbelievable. Jalen Williams. And the bench is loving it. And McCain loving as well. The other Jalen Williams loving it. But this Jalen Williams, a primary bench player, sometimes even a utility player, a triple string bench player for times. I say he should play more minutes because he has been phenomenal. 18 points tonight. Champagnie for a three. He missed it. McCain with a rebound. And he gets it to Shea. Thunder will slow this one down. 111-96. Shea now. Step back for a three. Missed it. Lucky the Spurs didn't foul him there. That could have been game over. Fox. 5:18 to go. Still time for Spurs, but they got to hurry. Fox. Rejected by Shea. Harper gets it back. Harper for three. Missed it. Wemby cannot get the rebound. And I believe it's a foul on Wemby. That's his fourth foul here tonight. Wemby just undisciplined today. When it comes to the fouls, let's take a look. Oh, how's that a foul on Wemby? That was a grab by Williams. But they changed it. I thought that they called a foul on Wemby. Fox for three, missed it badly. McCain controls it to Shea. 4:54 of the fourth. McCain getting it up. He's guarded by Harper. He'll find Shea. Shea puts up a tough mid-range shot, no good, and the Spurs have the rebound. Needs something. Champagnie to Harper. Harper to Champagnie, back to Harper. Fox down low to Wemby. He puts up a tough shot, and it's good, and one. 111-98. Big bucket there from Wemby. 7'5". Just so easy. His head is nearly on the backboard. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness. That is one tall man. 4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. 111-98, Thunder with the lead. Wemby makes the free throw. 12-point game. Here is Wallace. Wallace to Williams. Williams, nice bounce pass. Caruso to McCain. They got to put up a shot. McCain getting around to Wallace. Wallace tried to put up a shot over Wemby, and he missed it. Wemby goes down. You get very scared when a man that tall goes up that high. Get worried about him hurting his ankle there. Champagnie now will drive. Champagnie goes up strong. It hits it. Nicely done by Julian Champagnie. And a timeout is taken by the Thunder. 111-101 with 3:50 of the fourth. All right. Get into the final moments of this game, everybody. Once again, I would just like to say thank you all for being on here for just over 2.5 hours right now. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. This has been a very just exhausting game. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I just this game even feels longer than what it's actually been. I mean, it just the fourth quarter wasn't as bad, but third quarter was definitely like just something else. But you know, just the free throws just keep adding up. Let me take a look at the free throw comparison. 29 free throws for the Thunder, 33 for the Spurs. Wow, in hockey, the Vegas Golden Knights ended up beating Colorado Avalanche. They take a 2-1. The underdogs in that series taking a 2-0 series lead. Wow, impressive by them. Very impressive. No, the fourth is not over, Chris. We still have 3:50 to go. The Thunder are up 111 to 101. There was just a timeout taken by the Thunder because the Spurs have cut it just a little bit. It was a 15-point game, and within like a few within 30 seconds it's a 10-point game now. So Thunder still got to be a little bit cautious here because the Spurs are a good enough team that they can go on this massive run and they can come back. Shea, 3:36 to go. Caruso puts up a floater, air ball, and it's Spurs ball. 3.5 to go. Still lots of time for the Spurs. I think a timeout is taken by the Spurs now. 3:31 of the fourth, and it's still the same score as the last break. Who do I think will be in the finals? I think the Thunder will win this series. Actually, I do. I think. I know a lot of people saying the Spurs, but I think the Thunder. I said from the very beginning, if you look at my playoff prediction video, I said Thunder will definitely come out of the West. And as for the Eastern Conference, I did say that the Celtics would get out of the East and be in the finals. Obviously, that didn't happen. And I said they would win it all. But now I think the Knicks will be in the finals. Unfortunately, you guys know I don't like the Knicks because as being a Sixers fan, but they have been the best team in the East in these playoffs, and the Cavs have just been very. They could have easily won Game 1, and you guys saw how they blew a 22-point lead with 7 minutes to go. I don't think it's ever been done. I think it was like 0-660, something like that. The record was for teams down by that with that little to go, and it could have been easily a 1-1 series. I still said the Knicks would win even before because James Harden's track record in the playoffs. Castle to Wemby. Still time for the Spurs. 2 timeouts for each team. Vassell for a 3. Missed it. That really needed to go in for the Thunder, and they will slow it down. SGA is fouled. I believe the Spurs had one to give there. I think this will put the Thunder in the bonus, this next one. .303 of the fourth. Fox will come in. So I guess that ankle injury was something he could shake off a little bit. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Shea will take it to Wemby. Kick out to Caruso. Shea driving. Shea, tough shot is no good and a foul. I really want Cavs to win. I just love Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, I want the Cavs to win for lots of reasons. Yeah, I don't know what they're complaining about. That looked like a foul to me. I want them to win for lots of reasons. I mean, one, the Knicks. I just do not like the Knicks. I hate the Knicks. They're just the Knicks. I don't like the Knicks. Second, I love Donovan Mitchell as well. I think he's a great player. And here's my hot take. I would say he's better than Jalen Brunson. I think so. Shea makes both free throws. And another reason, I do love James Harden as well. He's one of my favorites of all time. I love James Harden. So a lot of reasons why I would like the Cavs to win. Wemby puts up a tough shot off the glass, 113-103. Hartenstein to Caruso, 2.5 to go the fourth quarter. Shea to Wallace for 3. This is huge. He hits it, and that may have just done it. 116-103, 2:22 to the fourth. Still very little time for the Spurs, but it's almost impossible at this point. Castle puts up a 3. No good, and that will definitely just about wrap things up if the Thunder can get another bucket here. Here's Caruso. They slow it down. McCain is tied up, and he is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And this will definitely put this one away. The Thunder have just been outplaying the Spurs since that 15-0 run the Spurs had to start off. The Thunder have just never looked back since then. There's Wemby. Oh no. Wemby a little shaken up on that play. As the Spurs fans are heading for the exits here. McCain hits the first free throw as the Spurs will clear their bench. And they give up as Wembanyama. He's very frustrated. He's not happy right now. And this has been a frustrating game for the Spurs. Nothing to do with refereeing, nothing to do with coaching. It's just been a frustrating evening for them as McCain makes them both. But the Thunder couldn't be more happy with this performance. 24 for McCain. Their bench has really stepped up in this game. Olynyk gets that one knocked away, and Shea will move the other way with it, and he lays it off the glass and no good. Spurs will just dribble this one out. A 3 ball is no good, but an offensive foul will go in the other way. Jalen Brunson does flop. Oh my God. It's hard to watch, definitely. As the Thunder clear their bench out, it was an absolutely incredible performance from the Thunder. They got to give them a lot of credit in this game. They really rose to the occasion, showed their experience, and outplayed San Antonio tonight. Thunder will just dribble this one out here. And the layup no good, but the tip-in is good for Kenrich Williams. And it's 120-103. 103 of the fourth quarter. Olynyk gets it to the left side. The fake down low. Plumlee now to the corner. And Plumlee will lay it in. 120-105. 45 seconds to go of this quarter. Or of the game. Williams will just dribble this one out. Probably be looking to put one more shot up. Isaiah Joe. Now step back, gets it to Williams. He'll take a 3, and he hits it. The cherry on top. 123-105. Lindy Waters will get to the corner. Plumlee to Olynyk for three. It's good. 123 to 108. 12.4 seconds. Spurs players not happy. Thunder players will go to bed tonight thinking that they're knowing that they're up 2-1 in this series as Thunder dribble it out. And this one is history. The Thunder take a 2-1 series lead in the Western Conference Finals, 123 to 108. I have been streaming for just over 2 hours and 45 minutes. What a game this was. Wemby still clapping with his fans. They're trying to get them going. As the Spurs just weren't up for the fight. The Thunder really blocked out the stadium today, blocked out the hostile environment that they were playing in, and just performed to the best of their abilities. And there's Jared McCain. Let's listen to this.
Coming in their home, it's going to be loud, but being able to weather the storm, we were able to do a great job of that.
And given your story, you were traded here mid-season. What's it mean to you to be able to contribute and showcase your versatility on this stage?
It's everything. I mean, that's why, like, I do this. Like, I want to, it's to prove those people who believe in me, right? To be honest, my family, support system, all these players here, like, they truly believe in me, and that gives me the most confidence to go out here and do my best.
Talk about believing people right. What about the unbelievable? You're 6'3". Victor Wembanyama is 7'4". How do you manage to get a layup over him?
Just using some leverage. You know, I got strong legs, of being able to use some leverage and get it up over him.
Good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mike.
What a night for the bench.
They just said 76 bench points for the Thunder tonight, which is a franchise record for them, including the Seattle Sonics as well. That this was a franchise record for them. Just impressive by them. They showed that SGA is allowed to have a bad game once in a while. Look, SGA didn't play great today, but that's okay because this team has so many options on the team. Even without Jalen Williams as well, without their second best player. This was a phenomenal performance by the Thunder. Very much so. But I do think the Spurs will win next game. I do think they take game 4. But yeah, everybody, we have been on. It's 11:26 p.m. Eastern time right now. I am about to exit the stream right now. We've been on here for just over 2 hours and 45 minutes. It's been a great fun. We've done a lot. This has been an exhausting game. Well, see you, man. Just want to say love your content and hope you the best and hope I can tune in your next stream. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. Have a nice night. Thank you all for being on here tonight. I really enjoyed doing this, and this was just a very entertaining game to watch. Very fun to do play-by-play of, and yeah, I'll definitely be doing more streams in the future. So I'll try to maybe get in one next week, maybe 1 or 2 playoff games. We'll have to see, but yeah, this was a great night hanging out with you guys, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a nice night, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.